Hi, welcome to this video tutorial on a live trade for the 18th of December 2013. If we look at the chart here, we can see we've got a potential sell signal there, and we also see that within a few seconds, there you go, that it is qualified. I've taken off the ticket. Let me just wind this back for you. It's moving a bit too fast there. Taken off a ticket, and I've waited like I did in the previous video that I recorded on the 16th, or the day before, on the 16th, where I let the market come back a bit first, and you can see where prices are moving higher there. We have a few issues here. First and foremost, we have the DP level and also the close pivot as well. So it's a case of whether the market will actually break this or not. So let's move on. And now this is a 1 minute chart. And the reason I want to show you this is so you can see the DP and the close line in more detail here. So you can see there that the market filled or triggered the actual sell. And this is the bar that's very interesting. And this is the first thing that sparked in my mind whether this trade was going to be successful or not. And it's to do with what's called buying pressure. And buying pressure is very simple. If we look here, you can see the range of this bar here is far less than the previous bar. But if you have a look at the volume, you can see that it is far greater than the previous bar. Now, common sense and logic says if the volume is greater than the previous bar and prices are moving lower, it should move down. However, this indicates to me that there is some buying around in the market by the professionals. They're holding the market at the close and the DP level. And we see this with prices reversing and moving higher. So this is the first thing that I'm alerted to of what's going on in the market. Then I had a look at the 5 minute chart, and I could see in the 5 minute chart also that we have some buying coming into the market. And this is what's known as testing. So the market has been driven down by the pros. The buying has come into the market, which we saw in the 1 minute chart there. We had the buying pressure, and now we see prices coming back up towards the high of this bar. So again, two things now starting to scream at me that prices are unlikely to actually move lower. So the 30-minute completes, and we see the market moving back towards the upside there off the DP, and we know the reasons why. I also take a look and we can see that we've got some news out at 9 AM. We've got the high impact German climate info. I'm not too bothered about European economic news items, and more so when there's no real crisis in the Eurozone, i.e. one of the countries needs funding. At the moment it's been very quiet for the last 12 months with regards to any Euro state wanting to have further funds from the ECB. So the high impact news items, they do move the market slightly, but nothing to any great degree, as opposed to the UK and the US ones. However, given that the market's already tested at this level, it's the DP level, and if you've not seen the videos on pivot points, then you may want to take a look, because the orthodox thinking behind this is that if prices are trading above the DP, then the market is long. So here I am going counter to the market. I've seen the buying pressure in the 1 minute, and also the market testing in the 5 minute. And we've got a high impact news item. And also the other thing to keep in mind as well, the pros are very good at wrong footing the novice trader to get them to sell in order to move the market higher as soon as the news items come out. So let's see what happens. So the market's moving higher. I decide to call it a day, get out. There's no point in wasting 20 pips when I can lose just 13, as you see there. So got out of the trade and leave it at that. I've just put the news items on the chart. I just want to see what else is out, and we've got an awful lot out in the UK this morning, but there may be a chance of a run back up towards this scalp target as the market's being bought. You can see a lot of volume here as well off this original bar, so we know there's some buying around and the market wants to move higher. We do have the obstacle of the psychological level here to take out, which is the 163 area, and then up into sort of clean territory there for the after the psychological level up to the scalp area. So now we see that the market moved higher, traded up to the scalp area. We also get a second buy there, which I would ignore, as particularly we've got the news coming out as well. So we see the market trading higher there, and we can see we're up to 26 pips. We've got the economic news coming out. I'm just removing that second signal there. And just going to put the markup back up. There we go. I just want to have a look and see where the next target price is, whether there's time to actually get to this before the economic news comes out. So in the event of the news being more or less imminent, I decide to take the money off the table. There was 23 pips. You can see the market came off prior to the news release, and this is the 9:30 bar, and you can see prices moving sharply higher. It's a shame because there's 50 odd points in the trade now, but it could have quite easily have switched and dropped 100 points as well, and that would have been far worse to have not collected any money at all. So the loss is made up, and a small profit made, even though the market continued high. You can see how volatile it was at the time. So imagine if this had moved to the downside and you were trying to get out with a modest loss. It's just not really worth it. So in this video I've shown you how that by understanding how the volume works in the market, you can sort of preempt where the market's likely to go, what it's going to do, because of how the pros actually trade within it. And now you can see that the market is at the psychological level there as well. Just have a look and see what it's done since this morning. We can see that the market is now trading above the psychological level. We've gone through, let me just remove these, and I'm just going to put on the original one there, just see. So we're at 63 pips following the news. Like I say, I'm happy with what I got. There is an awful lot of news out today, and just in case you're watching this in the mid-morning before the afternoon releases, we've got the FOMC meeting tonight and statement as well. So there's all sorts coming out today, and it's probably going to be the busiest day of the week as we head into the Christmas holidays. Well, that's it for now. I will see you in the next video. As ever, thanks for watching.